Hello, so in today's video I'm gonna be talking about my favorite mangas and mangas I would like to either get or that I've seen at least the anime of and I really enjoyed, and I'll give you my opinions on them and what I liked about them. I went to Barnes & Noble and took pictures and videos of all the ones that you can find at Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is my go-to place for books, and I'm probably going to buy some books there, so I guess we'll find out. Hello! I just got back from Barnes & Noble, so I'm going to go through everything I bought and show you guys. Okay, so first I bought Songbirds of Ballads and Snakes. I'm pretty sure that's backwards to you guys, so yeah, that's what I bought. I got this because I have all the other ones. I even have Hamish's book, Reaping on the Sunrise. Sunrise? I think that's what it's called. I can't tell right now. One of my friends is borrowing my book, so I can't go check. But this is the only one I was missing, so I'm very glad to have it. I haven't read it yet, so I'm excited to read that. If you want me to do like book reviews, please sure to put that in the comments, and I will be doing that. I have a lot of books I can show you guys. I haven't read all the books in my closet, well, on my bookshelf, but I've read most of them, but it's been a while, so rereading them and giving them, reviews I can also do. So that's the first book I got. Okay, the next two books I got, they were both from they were both mangas. They were from the same series. Got Assassination Classroom. This is number 12, that one. It's very cute. I love the coloring. And then number 11. Love the color on that. Very cute. Here's the back. And here's the back of that one. So I actually have most of these. I'll put in a picture now. As you can see, I got most of them. So, well, not most of them. There's 21 in the series, I believe. And I have 16? I'll double check. But I think I have 16. Minus 13 now, so I still need quite a few more, but I am getting out there and I'm almost completed the whole series. And then the third thing I got is actually a recommendation from this lovely lady at the store. I went there for like a little bit, and we literally talked for like half an hour about just manga and like anime and Japan and stuff. And it was, first off, super fun. I enjoyed it so much. She was such a lovely girl. Lovely woman. She recommended me this book. It's called Victoria's Electric Coffin. She said it's kind of like Frankenstein. Like a retelling of Frankenstein, which I like Frankenstein. My sister absolutely loves Frankenstein. And I'm really excited to read it. She said it's only 3 books, so, I didn't want to get a big series, like Assassination Classrooms, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, like those are big series, and they have a lot of books in them, which can get expensive to get all of them. But this one only has 3 books in the series, and it's wrapped up, and she said she highly recommended it. And she definitely sounded like she knew her stuff. She was really nice. She gave me several other ones to try that are short series too. So maybe I'll do book reviews on these mini-series because I love reading manga, and I would be I'd be very happy to share that with you guys. Now, obviously, I wouldn't show you like too much. Like, there, that's all you get. But I'm very happy to try this book. Guys, look what I found! It's the 2 that I've been looking for, 12 and 11 of the Assassination Classroom. I'm so excited to have found them. I'm so good. So I'm gonna go buy these. Okay, let me grab them. So there is 11. Oh, sorry. There's 11. It is so pretty. I love the color. Let me show you. There's 12. So gorgeous. I love them. Hello. So the first manga I wanted to talk about was Assassination Classroom, and I want to talk about this one because I actually have it, and I really like it. I've seen all of the anime, and that's why I bought it, because I really like the anime and I wanted to support the author. Yusei Matsui. I probably said that wrong. Probably, most likely. But I really like it, so I got it. And I have 16 of them minus 13. Anyways, I want to just very briefly talk about it. It's probably gonna be like 2 minutes talking. And for each of them, this one's gonna be a little longer because I'm also gonna explain what I'm doing for the other ones. As you can tell, this is a different day, but for all of them, I'm gonna talk very briefly about just maybe like a 2-minute summary of what I thought of either probably the anime. Most of the ones I picked, I've just seen the anime, because the only ones I've actually read physically is this one, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, and Black Butler. I don't have one of those. I'll grab it when I do that video. But that's what I'm going to do for all of them. So first, I'm going to talk about this one. So this one I find really, really funny, and I enjoy the dynamic of like who the teacher is. Like Kuro Sensei, that's the octopus teacher's name, I guess you could say. And it's really funny, and I highly recommend. A biggest part of it is it's called Assassination Classroom, because the students are trying to kill their teacher, because he's like a failed science experiment kind of, and just it's a really cool concept. And he's like, he can like fly at like Mach 2, which is Mach 4 or something, I don't know, very, very fast. I don't know what a Mach is, but I looked it up once and it was insane. But he can fly very fast. Like, things don't work on him except from very special things that don't hurt humans. And I found it really funny. It's mainly a comedy out of everything, but highly recommend. I would read, or at least definitely watch. You can watch it on Crunchyroll. That's at least what I watch most of my anime on. I have other sites too, but mostly Crunchyroll. So yeah, I would strongly recommend Assassination Classroom. So Black Butler here, as you can see, is my sister's absolute favorite manga. It's the only one that she actually owns, and I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorites too. I enjoy watching it and reading it with my sister. Here, I'm going to pull it out. This one's just a random one. I didn't check the number. It's so pretty. Like, look at it! I love Black Butler so much. Okay, so the next one I wanted to talk about is Black Butler. My sister owns this one. She owns all of them. Well, the ones that are currently out. Black Butler is really, really good. It's basically about, this is Sebastian, that's his name. It's about a boy named CL Phantom Hive and his butler, Sebastian, who is a demon, actually. And it's really, really fun and interesting. They go on a lot of different missions, and CL, I think he's back there, yeah, right there. He's super smart. And I mean, obviously, I'm not going to give you spoilers here, but there's a big, major thing in this. And my sister, who doesn't normally watch TV or even like manga and anime for whatever reason, I don't know, she's weird, but really, really likes this. And I enjoy it so much. It is darker, so if you want something more lighthearted and stuff, this is not for you. It has funny moments, but it's mainly more serious, I guess you could say, and it does get pretty dark. So just be aware of that when you're reading it. But highly recommend. It is really good. My favorite character is Finney. If you read it, you'll know who he is. I will say this, if you watch the anime, the first season is only half of it is canon. The second season isn't canon at all. But then the third season onwards is completely canon from what the actual books say. I'm sure you can find a YouTube video of what's canon and what's not canon in the first season. Basically half, maybe even less than half of it is canon. It's really good still, but if you want to just skip over the first season, you can just ignore the second season. The second season is kind of, I don't know, I would say it's kind of just like a fanfic, because it's not canon at all for it. But highly recommend, especially if you do like darker stuff, and it is really good. So yeah, that's Black Butler. I found Demon Slayer, but it's way too tall for me to reach. It's all the way up there. I am pretty short, but now let's talk about it. Okay, so now we're going to talk about Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, again, I've only seen the anime for this one. I haven't actually read the book, so anything differencing, I would love to know. Tell me in the comments. But I like Demon Slayer because I like the concept and everything. It is, if you're going to go watch it, viewers be warned, it is a little gory. I mean, I don't mind gore personally. But it does get a little gory. But I like Tanjiro, that's the main guy, at least I'm pretty sure his name. It's been a hot minute since I've seen Demon Slayer. But basically his family gets killed by a demon. Actually the head demon, I think it's Muzan, I think that's what he's called. Any details I get wrong, please forgive me for it's been a little bit. And then Muzan kills his family, and so he wants revenge, obviously. But his little sister, instead of being killed by a demon, gets turned into a demon. But unlike most demons who go after human flesh and wants to eat people, she actually sleeps to get energy, which most demons don't sleep. And she actually doesn't eat human flesh. She wears a gag thing so that to help keep her in control. But it's really cool because Tanjiro always carries her on his back in a box so that she doesn't get burned by the sun, because the sun's big and scary. I understand. I burn very easily. Well, kind of easily, but not like my sister. My sister's just full vampire. But I really liked it because they also have these special swords that just can slice through them. And he goes through all this growth and stuff, and there's death and things. It gets pretty dark. Personally, I like things that get dark. I like the emotion. I like good and happy ones too. I'll talk about those ones later. I do have them in this video just a little later. But yeah, that's Demon Slayer. If you want me to do another video about manga and my favorites, and specifically my favorites, and only talk about my top 3 or top 5, and have a longer video on those, please tell me in the comments and I will happily do that. This is just an overview of at least the mangas I found at Barnes & Noble and the ones I've seen at least in anime form. And I'm just giving you an overview of what I think of them and what I liked. But overall, Demon Slayer, I would probably give 7 out of 10. I mean, I liked it, but I watched it once and I might watch it again if a new season comes out, but I'm not gonna just be oh, that's my favorite thing, I'm gonna rewatch it over and over, But it was really good. So yeah, that's Demon Slayer. I freaking love this anime. It's so good. Okay, the next one I want to talk about is My Happy Marriage. That one I watched on Netflix. Very good. I haven't seen the second season yet, but I really enjoyed it. It's about a girl named Mio, and basically she's from a very abusive household. She's the eldest daughter, but her mother died, and the stepmother does not like her, and nor does her father, nor does her half sister. So it's just, and she's treated basically like a servant. I guess kind of like Cinderella-ish. I mean, she's treated like a servant. But because they, don't really like her, they're shipping her off for a marriage with a guy named Kyoka. Kyoko is known for, he's had like several fiancés already, and all of them have run off because apparently he's like cruel and stuff. So Mio gets there, and she thinks he is like the kindest guy ever when he's just doing basic human courtesy to her, because he's like, you don't have to get my permission to eat, you don't have to blah blah blah. And in the beginning he does try to scare her off because he wants to scare her off, but then they fall in love. And this one is more of a happy one because it's called My Happy Marriage. So if it was sad, that'd be a little like opposite of what the literal title is. But it's really good. I recommend it. And there's like these monsters, like I forgot what they're called. But it turns out that Mio actually has like a special like bloodline in her, has like a special power. And yeah, and Hyoka, the guy, he's like super powerful. He's like a general, or he's at least higher than a lieutenant. I don't remember what rank he has, but he basically is training other military officers who have magical powers to fight these invisible grotesques. 90% positive they're called grotesques. But yeah, it's really good. I recommend. It's on Netflix. The second season just came out, or at least came out within the last year. I haven't watched it yet. Really want to watch it. That's probably, it's on my list for next watch. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. This one is my number one, and I'm so happy there's so many of them. Like, look at all of them lined up there. They're so pretty. I freaking love this one. Number one in my closet. Okay, this one I'm going to talk about is my absolute favorite. Like, 10 out of 10. I have every single one of the books because I've seen how I first got into it by watching the anime, and the anime, it was only like 12 episodes long. It only covers the first couple books, and I just like fell in love, and it was one of the first animes I'd ever watched, so it's like close to my heart because it like got me in the genre kind of thing, and it was just fantastic. The art style is so cute. There it is right there. Like, the art style is so cute. I love it so much. It is my absolute favorite. And again, it is a little on the darker side despite its absolute adorable artwork. But I absolutely love it so much. 10 out of 10. The second season just came out and I watched it all and I was just so happy. I've already re-seen it like several times. And I can quote it. Like, it is one of my favorite mangas and animes. And what got me into, this is the first one I bought. The first manga I bought. And I love it so much. It's basically about Hanako, this is him, and Nene, a girl in high school. Hanako is a ghost, and he lives in a bathroom. Specifically the girls' bathroom. I will say it is darker. It's funny and darker. So it's more of a like, it's not dark humor because the humor tends to just be normal humor. It's not like, anyways, it gets really, I just love it. If you have access to the anime, I strongly suggest giving it a watch because I absolutely loved it. It's obviously probably not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I would suggest at least watching the first 2 or 3 episodes because the first one is a little more off-putting, but like once you get past the first episode, it gets really, really good. There's 21 books. I have all 21 plus the special edition, which is like number 0, because this was originally a one-shot, and it has the one-shot and the author's original like debut work. And I also have the after school, which is very weird. The after school, some of them are super weird, but I love it so much, and I love his brother, and I love just all of it so much. Yeah, the antagonist, great. Not like great guy, but like I like him. Yeah, and he is the same voice actor, at least the English one, same English voice actor as does Karma in Assassination Classroom. So yeah, that's one fact I know. But dude, I could talk about this one for like ever, but I won't, because this one's already 4 minutes long, and I said only 2 minutes for each of them. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. I found Spy Family. I absolutely love this one. It's so good. Okay, the next one I want to talk about is Spy Family. This one's really good. It's about Lloyd. He's a spy, and he's trying to, for a different country, I believe, and he's trying to infiltrate a school to get intel about someone. And the only way to get in school is if you have a kid. So he adopts this girl named Anya. And he was originally going to adopt someone else, but Anya, she has the power to read minds. So she impressed him with her ability to be smart and stuff when she was actually just reading his mind. And since the school also wants like a nuclear family, he needs to find a wife. So he marries this girl named Yor. Yor also, in like their thing, like it's like if you're not married by a certain age, they're like, are you a spy? And they're like interrogate you and stuff. And she's getting up there where it's the age where they're gonna start questioning, because she's like 24, 25. I'm not quite sure. It's weird, but anyways, Yor and Lloyd get married, or at least contractual relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and they both adopt Anya together. Anya can read minds, so Lloyd is a spy for the next agent. Yor is an assassin, actually, and so Anya helps them both like not learn about each other, as well as keeping them safe. And it's really cute and really wholesome. There is action. It's like everything you want. It has action, it has love interest, it has cute kids, because kids are adorable. And yeah, it's just all the good stuff. Love it very much. It's probably gonna be my next buy, like big series that I'll actually buy and read, because I actually really like it. I've seen at least the first season of the anime. I'm not sure how many seasons there are, but it was really good, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, so that's all the manga that I wanted to talk about, and animes, at least for now. I probably will do videos on them later, because I plan on doing either reactions to anime and manga and such. If there's any anime in specific you'd like me to watch, please put it down in the comments, or any suggestions for videos you'd like to see me do in general, put it down in the comments. I mean, I'm randomness with packs, so I'm willing to, I want to do random videos. I'm mainly going to probably do gaming and vlogs and reaction, but if there's any other genre you want to see, then go ahead and tell me. Anyways, I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next video.